Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. In today's video, we're going to accomplish a couple of things. One, we're going to take a look at a really nice truck, and in addition to that, I'm going to show you why this is the safest towing option on the market today. This is a 2022 Freightliner M2106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. Now, as we start today, and we're going to take a look from the side view, the biggest thing that jumps out at you when you take a look is simply the size of the vehicle. And that's a safety advantage in itself. As big and as massive as this truck is, if we are in an accident, our chances of walking away are substantially higher than in a pickup truck. Now let's talk about the Summit Hauler conversion a little bit. As you can see, it's designed, basically it's a flatbed up here on top, which enables you to tow things in the bed. Hay, for example, maybe a four-wheeler, things like that fits on the bed. It comes with two storage components. And as you can see, those are diamond plated. Now the color of this truck is metallic black, and if you kind of zoom in, you can see those gold specks running into it. As we take a look at the back seat, we can see how much room and space is involved. The advantage to that is those really makes those 12, 13-hour drives basically feel like nothing. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, both the driver and passenger are air, and we can make those adjustments right here. In addition to that, the seats are heated as well. And finally, we can make adjustments to the lumbar system, which is in the back of the seat right there. We also have access to the cab air filters right there. As we come around and take a look at the front, this hood is made of compressed fiberglass, so that makes it extremely tough and durable. An example would be if you're in a hailstorm, you're basically not going to be able to tell anything had happened. Now let's start at the top and work our way down. We see a windshield that contains 2,500 square inches of glass. We talked about safety advantages, right there is one, because that, coupled with the height of the vehicle, makes the visibility simply outstanding. As we come on down and take a look at the grille right here, designed for us by the C9 company. As we come on down, tow hooks located here and here. We can see that the bumper is broken into three parts. If we are in an accident and we ding up one of them, we can simply replace that section without having to replace the entire bumper. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Now, as you can see, things are kind of color coordinated under here. So where we see the red color, we're going to leave that for our Freightliner mechanics to take a look at. However, where we see yellow, like here, and directly across, that's stuff you and I can check in a pre-trip inspection. As we come on down, if we do accidentally leave lights on, things of that nature, and the batteries die, we don't have to worry about tearing into the batteries to jump start the vehicle. We can actually do that right under there. One advantage to the Summit hauler conversion is it comes with these. This is right here. These are tire balancers, okay? So those have BBs in it and a little bit of hydraulic oil. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. So this will do a couple of things for us. It will extend the tire life up to 40%. It makes things more comfortable, and again, it makes things safer since everything is balanced. Underneath here is the block heater. Under here is the fuel tank. In addition to that, the DEF tank is under there as well, which holds up to 6 gallons of DEF. The fuel tanks hold 50 gallons apiece. Underneath here is the trickle charger. Basically, that assists the batteries in maintaining power. As we take a look inside this storage compartment, we will see a connection for a hookup hose located right there. Now as we come on back and take a look directly behind the vehicle, as we start at the top and work our way down, you see the backup camera located right there. As we come on down, we can see the back of the cab is diamond plated, and you can see that there's a couple of holes already drilled in right there. Now, if you want an additional storage box, that's something that we can provide for you. It basically extends down like this, and hookup is very easy since that is already drilled. As you can see on this truck, we ordered it with the bed already lined. This is a big investment, so we want to help you protect it so you get the longest use out of the truck as possible. A couple of other things I wanted to bring up. These are the brake pads. This is of a 1-ton pickup. This is for this truck. So when you're towing 25,000 pounds and you need the vehicle to stop, which one of those is going to stop it better and safer? This one or this one? Well, obviously the advantage goes to the Freightliner. Another thing is the U-joints. So all the torque and all the horsepower is going through here. F350, Freightliner M2. Which one of those is going to hold up when you really need it to? The advantage goes to the Freightliner. So as we come on around, I did want to talk about warranties a little bit. This truck is brand new. The Freightliner warranty is 2 years, unlimited miles. Now, the Allison transmission comes with 5 years, unlimited miles. In addition to that, the conversion is 3 years, 36,000 miles. So as we take a look at the back seat, that back seat does make down into a bed with a push of a button, and then right back up again. I'm very confident in saying that the Summit hauler conversion comes with the softest leather and the most comfortable seats on the market. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. And we'll work from top down. The backup camera is located right here, and I really like the placement of that there as opposed to here. So when you go to hook up your trailer, all you got to do is glance up, and right there it is. As we come on down and look at the dash, a couple of things to point out. It comes with 2 air gauges. The top one is primary, which is brakes only. The one underneath it does a couple of other things. It does do the brakes, but in addition to that, does things like air in the cab, things of that nature. This button here blows the air into the back of the cab, red being hot, blue being cold. Underneath here, this is the engine brake. This is an important one. So if we are towing a load and we're coming down a sharp decline, we're going to want to turn that on. Now if it's up, that means it's high. So this is a true engine brake. This just isn't an exhaust brake. We talked about safety advantages. Right here is a big one. So as you're coming down that decline, you're actually going to have about 350 horses coming back at you. So what does that do? It slows everything down. So that makes things safer for you and your family, but the other drivers on the road as well. Our cruise control is located right here. This locks the differential. This is the air dump, and what that does is let all the air out of the bed of the truck. So when you go to hook up your trailer, you press that button to let the air out, use the backup camera we already talked about, makes hooking up a trailer very simple. Windows located here. This is the mirror heaters located right here. Now this was added on this past year. This is the light test button. So you press that and that turns all the lights on outside of the truck. An example of when you would use that is like a pre-trip inspection where you're making sure everything is working before you start your travels. This comes with an automatic transmission, R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive. Now, we see these 2 arrows. You can run it manual. In addition to that, if you press them at the same time, right here in this screen will give you information basically on your truck. How much oil life is left, how the transmission's doing, things of that nature you can accomplish simply by pressing those buttons at the exact same time. This is the ARC trailer brake located here. This is for the base of the stereo. Climate control right here. Furthermore, right now we're neutral with the brake on. This is a trailer air supply line. So if you do purchase the vehicle and your trailer does require air or can use air, for example, it's an air ride system, it's already lined and ready to go. One advantage to this truck is if you look at the dash, see how that wraps around, compared to this being flat. So when you're in your travels and you need something, it's very, very easy and convenient to get to. We're not stretched out over here reaching for anything. That is yet another safety advantage. If we look at the console, a couple of cup holders located right here. We flip this up and we notice that there is a substantial amount of storage located inside. So what did we accomplish? We took a look at an extremely nice truck, and I did show you the extreme safety advantages to a Freightliner compared to a pickup. If you have any other questions, please feel free to give me a call. Thanks for tuning in today.